This is Dyson's V15 Submarine, the wet and dry vacuum cleaner which is capable of washing hard floors and picking up spills. Apart from, it's not a wet and dry vacuum cleaner. Now that misunderstanding is causing a few problems. This is the third one that I've had in this year alone, where a customer has used it to clean up a spill in their kitchen and then the motor is wrecked. It's absolutely behaving erratically or not working at all. And the issue is they're just putting a crevice tool on it or something like that, cleaning up a spill, and the water is getting into the vacuum cleaner. They're thinking it's a wet and dry vacuum cleaner, like they thought it was when they spent £700 on it. What the Dyson Submarine actually is a floor tool attachment that comes with the V15 Submarine, where you can use it to clean hard floors and also to pick up the spillages. So that totally makes sense. But that floor tool is the only bit that's the wet and dry part, because it actually stops the water from coming into the vacuum cleaner. So hang on, instead of Dyson advertising this as a wet and dry vacuum cleaner, would it not be a better idea just to advertise it as a vacuum cleaner with a wet and dry attachment? Or does that just not sound as good? Because that's essentially what it is. You take that tool away and you've got a normal Dyson V15. It is not capable of sucking up an ounce of water. So if you're thinking of buying one of these, or indeed if you've already bought one, just be aware of that. Do not let it go near water, despite the advert saying that it's a wet and dry vacuum cleaner. I hope this has helped someone from causing irreparable damage to their Dyson. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this too. Is it a bit misleading, or am I talking out of my behind? In the meantime, this next video here is one that YouTube has chosen especially for your viewing pleasure.